with Big Tex Urban Farms, and it's Friday morning, so we're harvesting for the Juanita Craft Rec Center's Friday Farmers Market. Every Tuesday and Friday, right down the street in Mill City, at the Juanita Craft Center, they do a farmers market. We donate produce to that market, and in turn, they donate it to the community. So we have our own special table, and everything that we load up on that table is free. People from the neighborhood can just come and get it. You know, they're all about health and wellness over there, like treating chronic illnesses like heart disease and diabetes and whatnot. And that's what we're all about too. So we're just trying to get produce into the hands of people who really need it.
Right now it's July. Tell people what your adverse conditions are here.
So it's mid-July. We're out here at the parking lot section of the Big Tex Urban Farms. And this week's actually been a little different because we've had some rain and some cooler temperatures, but up until this point we've had like record high temps every day for like the last couple of months. And this has been a very, very challenging year. We've actually had more problems with things than we've ever had in the past. I've kind of had to strategize what I'm going to be doing and what I need to do going forward. I think that your powers of observation and being innovative as a farmer is one of your big weapons. So one thing we've done, we've actually used shade cloth over some of the rows to save some of our peppers, which has helped out quite a bit. We were losing almost all of them to tip burn on my sweet peppers in particular. My jalapenos, however, are doing great, man. So my hot peppers are still rocking, but a lot of the sweets we were losing. So next year, I've kind of developed a strategy where I think I'm going to grow most of my sweet peppers indoors in one of my greenhouse facilities, so I don't have to drag shade cloth out. It's labor intensive, it's hard to harvest under. So I'll probably dedicate a lot more of my outdoor space to my hot peppers, my root vegetables like these onions and potatoes and things like that, because they turn out great every time. And they also have a long shelf life. So to the places that we're donating to, it's really important, you know, to them to have those root vegetables where they can just put them on their shelves and use them as they need them. So basically I'm gonna Curtis Stone my farm. And if y'all don't know who he is, he's a great farmer up in Canada, and he believes in like the 80-20 rule, where 20% of the products that you grow give you like 80% of the results. And I'm kind of seeing that here, where like I'm probably trying too many different things where I need to just focus on what I know is gonna grow well, and maybe even reduce my footprint a little bit. You know, we're doing a lot more indoors now, so I think we're gonna focus our attention on my hydroponics and kind of alter the crop and just kind of change my strategies, and I think we're gonna get better results with less.
More efficient.
More efficient.
All right, and so what are we dealing with right here in this box here? So
this is onions. This is just kind of the leftovers. These are a little small, but they're still really good, really useful. These are a white onion. This one's called Ringmaster. They can actually get pretty big. I'll have to show you some big ones. And these are made for making onion rings. They grow flat like this, so you just slice them like this, and you can throw them on the grill or fry them up as an onion ring. Pretty cool.
And then so you just naturally let these die off, or they did because of the heat? It's just their time, or?
Some of all of that. Yeah, they died off a little sooner this year due to the heat. It just stresses them out. But also by summertime, the tops are gonna start dying off anyway. And that's when you know it's time to harvest. That's one thing that's really cool about onions and potatoes as well, is that they have kind of a natural indicator of when they're ready to harvest. You know when those tops start, when the green top falls over, it's close, and when it totally browns out like this, your onions are ready to dig up.
There you go.
Doing this whole urban farm thing, where it's an experiment of different places and finding the suitable spots for plants, and we're learning now that we'll put our boxes out here in the spring and everything's going great, everything's popping, and then, I mean, we got a good rain, so it all looks good now, but it gets so hot out here on this concrete where some peppers will do good, some not so good. They just get too hot and they get stunted, and now we're trying to have to figure out other places to put them, which sometimes is a challenge, but that's just how it goes here when you have nothing but concrete.
And these are like sweet banana peppers?
These are gypsy peppers. Yeah, they're a snacking pepper, and they actually do pretty good out here. It's more of the jalapenos, the bell peppers especially. Those just, they don't get much bigger than, you know,
They just don't like the heat.
They don't like it, yeah. And there's a couple things we're experimenting with as far as what does like the heat. Like our eggplants are popping. You know, they're doing great. So just trying to figure out what plants will work, what ones won't.
It's so good for the body. The doctors, they teach us that healthy vegetables is medicine for the body. It's medicine.